You guys asked for it. Here's our reaction to the Witch Hat something trailer. Tell us how to pronounce that in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's check it out. Everybody's very excited for this. Apparently, somebody called it like the third of the new fantasy big three. People love to say that about stuff. Remember when Hell's Paradise was on the same level as... never mind. I'm cutting this out. Okay.
君はこれから魔法使いになるんだ。
魔法は世界に溢れていて、なくてはならない便利な奇跡。魔法をかけられるのは魔法使いだけ。ただの人間は魔法を恵んでもらうことしかできない。
魔法使いのキーフリーと申します。
魔法っていうのは不思議でキラキラで尊いんです。
本当に魔法が好きなんだね。
Got like
大きくなったら
Witch Gojo
世界を彩
as
る
the
魔
teacher.
法使いになる。魔法をペンで書いてる。魔法はかけるんじゃなくて書くんだ。
Uh-oh.
何を書いた？何の魔法を書いた？
ごめんなさい。私の振り
Oh
間違
shit.
ってて。
知ってしまった事実は消せない。ならば秘密を持つ側になってもらう。
Oh, I love when it goes to like the old school looking art style, like
とんがり帽
the...
子は君の魔法を見ている。
I like the hats. It's
Yeah,
funny.
I love when they stick to, you know, like it's common now to do like broomsticks or whatever, or like for one witch character in a show to have like the pointy hat or whatever. But I really like the idea of all the witches' robes, like almost like a Harry Potter-esque.
Yeah, like they all have kind of like a
feel.
uniform to
Or
them.
just the traditions of it, you know, like a pointed hat being associated with the witch. I just love stuff like that. But I really like when it's this all kind of, I don't know, Renaissance looking kind of art style, whatever you want. I don't know what the actual style would be, like, but with the hatch lines and
Yeah, it's nice.
style to it. To
I
kind
like
of break up
the
anime style.
look. Like I'm trying to figure out. Like it's kind of like if the backgrounds and everything is very reminiscent of Free Ren, but like
Right.
the characters kind of look like, I don't know, like Violet Evergarden, Oshinoko, kind of like very like vibrant, like eyes looking type of thing at some points. Like in the really like high detailed close-ups of the girl, especially like when she's looking really like, I don't know, just like kind of bright and shiny, like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I love like effect. It looks like there's gonna be a lot of effects animation. It's really cool.
I like the magic system too of like drawing stuff or
Yeah.
writing it. That's
Almost
cool.
like a Full Metal Alchemist-esque thing where you draw like a circle or like a matrix of some kind, and then it has a sort of an effect, which I think is cool because it's all like I always like the idea of magic books, like a grimoire to cast from or things like that, because in D&D, for example, there's a sorcerer which casts from within them, and then there's the wizard who casts from a book, and they have access to a lot more spells that other classes don't. That's kind of how it's balanced out, but they need to have their book in order to cast the spells. But you know, the question is always like, well, you could probably just remember it, like it's, you know, it's hand movements and words, and you reference the book to know all the words, but unless it's like a paragraph long, but even then you can memorize that theoretically.
If you used it enough. Yeah.
So then what's the real point of the book unless it's like magic in its own right? But if the point of like having a magic scroll or something to draw on, because you need to draw stuff, and in order to do that, maybe that's kind of where it's going. I like that kind of an idea. I like this, yeah. This like must have flashed for like 1 second. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I like it also because it's different, because I think it's, I don't know, every different story has like a different interpretation of magic. Like, you know, sometimes you need wands, sometimes you need a staff, sometimes you need a book, sometimes you just can do it, you know?
Yeah.
But like it's just not like it hasn't been done before, you know, like writing or drawing magic, but it's just kind of cool and can be like visually interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see like how they, you know, explore that and how they work with that.
Yeah, and I think I wonder if this was a light novel or a manga, but like if it was a manga, it would make sense if, you know, the author, it's kind of like one of those things where you read a book and it's about a writer.
Yeah.
It's because like the author is like putting themselves or their own kind of, they're writing what they know. This makes me think that it was a manga, but I actually don't know if it was, or if it was a light novel. But if it was, that would make sense, you know, like a story about a girl who's like, you know, needs to draw, and what they draw is magic. type thing and has like the ability to change the world or whatever, however you want to say that. Kind of cool. And then you have like the, you know, sexy teacher Gojo, but I like that he has the glasses, but then it's like he has like this Kakashi thing going on where he has like the one blacked out lens because he probably is missing an eye. Kind of cool. His design is really cool.
I like it. It looks cool.
It looks very cool. Very excited. Leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you guys next time, Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.